stuck in a tree. I cannot see. We're going to get back, after I get some of this food, we're going to get right back out into the open. Oh, we're almost so close to having a full belly. How amazing would that be? We went from certain death to survival. I do need some water, though. I don't need it. Juiced fasts, those are fun. The main reason... So much food here. Part of the reason why we are doing some of these fasts is there's something called autophagy, or don't quote me on the pronunciation of it. I have no idea how it's pronounced. But essentially it is the process that... It did, yeah, oh yeah, my leg's been healed up for a minute. Something you can do in this game if you're bleeding, or... So if you're for bleeding or you have a fractured leg, if you go and, like, lay down like this, it heals faster. That, and of course, because of my perfect diet, my fracture regen increased by a little bit. It was a little bit better closer to them. But it does help grow that back. And if you are bleeding, you can do the same thing, or you can go and wallow in the mud, and that will clot up the wound. Again, one of those neat little mechanics. They really do think about a lot when they're making this game, and that's partially why it takes forever for any new content. I have no idea what that is, but I really want to know, so I'm going to go over. For all I know, I'm on the edge of the map, and what I'm hearing is just pteranodons, because pteranodons, a popular thing for them is to stay on the edge of the map near the ocean, because they can drink salt water if they get the mutation. For it, and it makes it really easy for them to survive on the edge of the map. That was a deer. But yeah, no, so autophagy, or autophagy, however you want to pronounce it, what it does is it basically... So, A, you're losing weight because you're not eating anything, and so your body, to gain its nutrients and energy, will start to eat the leftover fat deposits on your body, and the more and more you do it, they actually start to eat and recycle some of the proteins in some of your organs and other essential parts of your body, and that just makes those organs live longer. It's almost like a reset for them, so it's very beneficial to do. But I'm doing it more for muscle growth, because there's a common misconception that if you... This might be Delta, actually. I wonder if I could drink this water. Delta is a location on the map. It's a pretty popular location. That sounds non-AI. Yeah, you've read about it. So I'm doing that a little bit because I have, for the past couple of years, really taken my health into priority. And part of that required me to get a little in shape. Not that I've said it earlier, I've never really been overweight, but I have definitely not been in shape. Okay, so this is the ocean. I cannot drink this water. That is unfortunate. Going to take a quick second, mayhaps, go and look for a map. I never said I wouldn't use it, but I kind of want to know where I'm at.
Yes. Okay, so I see where I'm at now. I need, if I want to survive, I need to go a little north. I could go south. I think I'm gonna go south. That is pretty... Drinking water. Yep, I want that. Yeah, we're gonna go south. And go back to this. Have fun, have a good lunch. Also, thanks again for bragging about food. Normally we would do a 36-hour fast, but I think I'm gonna make a pretty tasty dinner, and then in the morning I have a wonderful breakfast planned. We're gonna have some eggs and bacon and sausage, maybe a little some potatoes. Ooh, I might do some hash browns. Ooh. Now she's got me thinking about food. It's all good. I have learned one thing about myself, and I think quitting bad habits, like we've discussed before, really solidified my ability to have self-control in that regard, where if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I've built up that level of self-trust with myself, where if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. So I think the quitting helped. I almost 2 years ago now, maybe less than 2 years, maybe like a year and a half, I promised myself that every day I was going to do 100 push-ups. And I pushed myself to do it. Even when I was sick, I wasn't feeling great after work, because, I work blue collar, so, that's pretty tough. I promised myself I was going to do 100 push-ups, and I did it. I don't do them anymore because I've now reached a point to where doing 100 push-ups really doesn't do much for me. So I've dedicated myself to doing more calisthenics. My big goal right now is I want to get to the point to where I can do a handstand push-up, a freeform handstand push-up, a muscle up would be cool, maybe a pistol squat. But I definitely have learned the importance of having that self-trust, that discipline to just say, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. I think I'm just gonna follow this inland until let me look on this map real quick. I think I'm gonna follow this inland a little bit. I have to pull the map up on my phone, otherwise I won't be able to read chat. Yeah, that's something I'm not gonna do. I enjoy a nice hot shower a little too much. The health benefits from taking a cold shower, they are immense, so I commend you for that. I don't think I'll be doing that myself. More compies? Did something else big die over here? Oh. Dead sea turtle. That's pretty cool. That would be great if I was a carnivore, because that usually gives one of the harder nutrients to get. The Y nutrient, for whatever reason, is just hard to get. And that's the first time I've actually seen a sea turtle in game, because I usually prefer to hang out inland. I don't hang out on the coast too much because there's not a whole lot of water, as we are finding now. And as we travel through the world, maybe we'll find a friendly Stegosaurus herd. I know that didn't rhyme, but shut up, whatever. Definitely something I need to do is I need to figure out some sound panels for behind me. That sounds like fun. Hi, Pippin. Oh, hi, buddy. Oh, you are super happy. Your ears are super toasty. That means you were just taking a quick nap and you're super happy. Just came by to get quick pets. $55. I am growing significantly slower as it stands, but that's okay. If I don't get to a full adulthood in this game session, that is by all means okay with me, because that is literal hours of real world time. I mean, I think I've been streaming this game for almost 4 hours now. I don't know how long I've been streaming this life, but I am alive, and again, important. Nice big open field here soon. That sounded big. Let's go find that guy. Yeah, but first a little A, perhaps. Oh, deer just spawned right there. Good, 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 good. See if I can find some water nearby. Water. That was a not so friendly creature.